Counsel, did you file an attorney of record?
I did.
Good morning, Mr. Johnson. How are you? Come on up. So this is it Lauderdale?
Lily.
Oh,
Page 8.
right. Good morning, Mr. Lee. The racing on a highway, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On January 5th, 2025, the officer was conducting surveillance as part of a traffic crimes task force of motor vehicles racing westbound on Grand Parkway, and the officer observed the defendant's vehicle traveling in lane 2 and another vehicle in lane 1. The motor vehicle slowed down to approximately 30 miles per hour before launching at the same time in a competitive manner, accelerating to well over 110 to 125 miles per hour in an attempt to outpace each other. The motor vehicles raced 3 times, then pulled into a Buc-ee's. The officer observed the defendant, but was unable to locate the other motor vehicle involved in the race.
So then it says that also he picked up a felony evading. He was on bond for a felony evading and now he's picked up this case, a racing?
It looks like that's the case, Your Honor. He was on bond for the evading.
I'm taking away your privilege to drive. You are not allowed to drive, Mr. Lee. Do you understand? You will be signing an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive. I don't give a rat's behind what is going on in your life. If I find that you drive, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. This is an affidavit that you're going to promise me that you're not going to drive. Do you understand?
Yeah, that line from the judge just changed the entire tone of this hearing. When a judge says, "I don't care if there's a burning building," that's not just courtroom drama, that's the court sending a message that public safety is now the top priority. And legally, violating those bond conditions could instantly land Mr. Lee back behind bars. Do you guys think the judge went too far here? Or was this justified after hearing speeds of 125 miles per hour?
There's a burning building with 50 kids in it. I don't care. Do not drive. You mind filing those conditions as well, please? No driving.
No driving? Yes, Judge.
Have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Johnson. He will tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, you pick up another case, I'm going to revoke it. And if I find that you're a danger to the public, I'm going to make it sky high. I will do everything in my power to protect my public at all costs. Do you understand? You want the same day as the felony?
Sunday is totally fine.
Yeah? Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to have you sign a reset. We'll have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it. And then after that, you'll be free to go. All right. Thanks, guys.
The felony is all the way in June 2nd.
Mr. Lee, 2026, Your Honor.
Is it set for trial or something?
No, he was on that's a placeholder setting because it was a PTI.
What's going to happen with that? Is he still in the PTI?
It was, from my understanding, I don't know. I think it was some conditions he had to do and he's almost done with it. So I think he's close. I don't know.
So is that, do you know whether they're going to keep him in? Do they know about this?
I'm sure they know, but
Does the felony court?
I'm not attorney on that.
You're not the lawyer.
No, but they.
Okay. So let's just do this. Let's just do it right. We'll do a 30-day reset. And then I don't know what's going to happen upstairs. We'll see. You just keep us in the loop. Okay. All right. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Next.
Wow. All prosecutors are out next week, huh? All you guys are gone next week?
Except for me.
Ah.
Yeah. But we have, I can tell you the schedule to be sitting with me if you're so curious.
Who?
Okay. On Monday, Michael Hanover.
Okay. I know Michael.
On Tuesday, Whitney Raspberry.
Okay. She's been in here. I like her.
Wednesday, Amy Bolitino.
Okay.
Thursday, Scott Pope. And Friday, Stephen Harris.
I didn't see Scott Pope in years. You ready? Come up, Mr. Waters. So here's the deal. So your lawyer came in here twice. You weren't here. It's okay. I'm not going to ding you on it. My main concern is I don't want you out in the middle of the night just doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. And when we spoke to your lawyer, from what it appeared is, are you on a bus at that time?
I got my new apartment. I got all my paper right here.
This moment is actually more important than it sounds. The judge isn't just correcting how Mr. Waters speaks, he's trying to push him toward presenting himself differently in court and in job interviews. Whether people agree with that approach or not, perception absolutely affects outcomes in the legal system. And honestly, this hearing suddenly feels less like punishment and more like an...
We located all the way in A-League right now. So the bus, it takes a long time to come. It don't come at the time that it say it'll come. So, you know what I'm saying? Wherever I'm at, I'll be like, dang, you know, I'll make it on.
Speak normally. Don't
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
have to really. Just speak normally, intelligently.
Yes, sir. I'm just trying to show you, like, you know, that I'm out here really trying, you know what I'm saying? I got my information.
No, you know what I'm saying? No,
I'm sorry,
just,
I'm sorry. Good luck.
hey, speak eloquently.
Yes.
It shows, you know? Okay, so what are you doing now? You working?
I'm not technically working, I'm volunteering, you know, I'm handing out flyers and I get like $100 after that. You know, it's like kind of like a volunteering thing. You know?
Why not get a full-time job?
I know I've been applying, I still got some coming in, so that's gonna take me.
So I'm gonna, hold on, no, don't worry. Look, I've got resources here to help you out. Do you have a cell phone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a list of places how you can get a job.
Yes, sir.
Okay, get a job, get a skill, get a trade. That way you can develop something so you can move up in life and make a lot of money. That's what it's about. You get a trade, learn something so you move up in the world. Not menial jobs handing out this because you go nowhere with this. Really. We're gonna give you a sheet of paper. This is gonna be a list of places that you can go to that can recruit you for work purposes, okay? I just don't want you out in the middle of the night. Nothing good happens at 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. We gotta work down a way that where you're working, you still be home at a decent hour. So you're volunteering at this place? And where do you go and how long does it take for you to get home?
It's currently on North, it's like at a church.
Okay. And how long does it take to get home? Are you with Mr. Waters?
Even from like Wheeler Station, Transit Center, where a 25 bus go to, that's an hour and 9 minutes away to come. So just imagine me taking a bus from wherever.
What time do you stop working?
What time do I start working? Whenever
Stop. What time do you stop working?
Like whenever we get all the fly, like it's like the maximum of 4 of us that's passing out in the neighborhood, in nice neighborhoods, and like when all the flyers are gone, cause we got like 4 pages, so when all the flyers are gone, then it's
Usually what time do you finish?
usually like around, let me say, 2, 3.
2, 3 what? In the afternoon?
4, like 4 in the afternoon.
Okay, so then you take the bus to go home.
I take the bus to go home, then I try to go do some, like look around and go apply for jobs and stuff like this.
What is the curfew that we have on him now?
10 p.m. to...
And this time here, he didn't get home till like 11:30, 11:45, right?
10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Judge.
Okay. I just don't want you out in the middle of the night. If you need more time, ask Jillian, we can give you more time, but you have to be cognizant, meaning that you have to understand that, actions have consequences. And if you're out there past curfew, it's not going to go well. If you need a little bit more time for work, I can give you a little bit more time. But if you're out at midnight, 1, 2, it's not going to go well, Mr. Waters. Do you understand? Okay. So
Given some resources for employment opportunities and an upcoming job fair on the 14th.
this is a fair that you can go to get a job. When you go there, take a shower in the morning, brush your teeth, smell good, put on nice clothes. Perception is reality. If you look bad, no one's going to give you a job. But if you go there looking professional and you speak well, then you're better chances of getting a job. You need a trade, like maybe welding, something of this nature where you can move up in this world and make $15 to $20 an hour. That's what you should be looking for. We've given you the tools. It's a matter of whether you want to go do it. Okay? All right. So let's set it. What was the date that we were going to do?
I was just looking at that and I didn't see it. So I just, felony's on for 2-4.
Okay, we'll set it for the same day as the felony. Okay. This is your opportunity to get a job. Use it. All right, we'll have you sign a reset, put you on the same day for the felony so they don't have to keep coming and going. All right? All right, come on, Mr. Waters. Thank you, Mr. Waters. Yeah, I guess go to 10:30. You know, yeah. You speak English, sir?
Yes, sir.
Come on up.
I'm still waiting for my work.
Do you know if they're going to be here?
Yes, I will.
Did they know, you know what time? If you want to wait, we can wait a little bit. I'm fine with that. Yeah, just have them take a seat. We'll come back, please. Ms. Benedict, you were charged with assault causing bodily injury. You were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On January 2nd, 2025, the officer made contact with the complainant, a Walmart asset protection employee, who stated he was contacted by other staff members about the defendant attempting to enter the employee-only section of the store. The complainant confronted the defendant, and the defendant presented manifestly under the influence of an intoxicant, and the defendant was asked to leave. The defendant refused, and the complainant blocked the defendant's entry into the employees-only section, and the defendant then punched the complainant 4 times in the chest with a closed fist, causing pain.
All right. Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, I'm going to put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes.
Where was this?
It was at a Walmart, Your Honor.
Okay, you are not allowed to go to any Walmarts. Do you understand that is also a condition of your bond? If you violate any of these conditions, you pick up a new case, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail, and Are you employed at this time?
No, I have a job interview tomorrow.
Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer?
Yes.
Okay. I already have an application on file. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you go to Victoria Center Reset. I'm going to have you get with Fleischer for your bond conditions. We'll have you take a seat in the jury box while we find your lawyer. Okay? Please.
Judge, no contact with the complainant is?
Please. And no weapons.
Yes, Judge.
Is it bourgeois? Ferris? Bourgeois. Come on up, ma'am. Was that right, bourgeois?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, you're charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge. On January 2nd, 2025, officers were dispatched to a trespasser call at a McDonald's in Harris County, Texas. The complainant, the manager of the McDonald's, stated the defendant had been asked to leave several times before and refused to do so. The complainant stated she and her staff observed the defendant in the parking lot checking car door handles, and the defendant stated to the officer that she had not asked her to leave the location and that she had not done anything wrong. That's what the defendant stated, but yeah. So the complainant stated she had been asked to leave, and the defendant stated she was not. But the defendant did say to the officers that she was asked to leave several times, and she refused to do so.
At this McDonald's?
At the McDonald's stop.
All right. Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do not go back to this McDonald's, please. I'm making that a condition of your bond. Do not pick up any new cases. You were able to get out because we gave you a free bond. If you pick up a new case, you violate conditions, I'm gonna revoke the bond, I'm gonna make it high. If you don't have anyone to make that bond, you'll be stuck like Chuck in there. So consider this when you're out there. Please, don't pick up any new cases. Be nice.
John,
Tell me, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
I don't.
Okay, would you like us to appoint you a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
I need you to fill out an application for me, Ms. Bourgeois, and then I'll take a look, and assuming you qualify, I'll provide you a lawyer today, okay? Do you mind, Deputy Brown, giving an application, please? All right. I'm gonna have you, we'll give you an application, we'll have you sign a reset, and then I'll have you take your signature box.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. So can you file those conditions?
Returning to McDonald's?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That particular,
McDonald's? Yes, Judge.
do you have an arraignment?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm trying to get through the arraignments first, so. Is this Trey Carter?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Carter, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 2nd, 2025, the officer observed the defendant's vehicle traveling at the 700 block of South Battleground Road, and the officer ran the vehicle's license plate, and the registration was expired as of 2021. A traffic stop was initiated, and the officer made contact with the defendant, the driver, and sole occupant of the vehicle. The officer smelled a strong odor of marijuana, and the officer could see marijuana debris laying on the center console. The defendant admitted that he does smoke marijuana, but that he did not smoke that day. The defendant advised he was in possession of a firearm inside the vehicle center armrest container directly to the right of the defendant, and the defendant does not have a license to carry. A PC search was conducted, and the officer found the handgun inside the center armrest container and a full blunt that contained a green leafy substance known to be marijuana based on training experience. The weight of the marijuana was 0.28 ounces.
Mr. Carter, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Did you run his license? See if he has a valid Texas driver's license.
All right, Your Honor.
Please.
Eligible, Your Honor.
Okay. You are not allowed to drive unless you have valid liability insurance in addition to a valid Texas driver license. I'm not putting any conditions on your bond now. Just be careful. Do not pick up any new cases. If you do, you become a danger to my community. I'm going to revoke your bond. I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
Sorry?
No, sir.
Okay. I'll have you fill out an application because I need you to fill one out. And assuming that you qualify, I'll provide you a lawyer today. Okay? Please.
Judge, was that stage bond conditions?
No conditions. Yeah, no conditions. Good morning, Mr. Green. Are you chewing gum? Please spit it out. Hey, guys, is there a trash can over there? She's not smacking. Mr. Green, you were charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 4th.
And here's where this case gets dangerous legally. Once firearms and marijuana enter the same traffic stop, judges start looking at the defendant as a potential risk to the community, especially with an AR-style pistol involved. Notice how quickly the courtroom tone shifts from routine questioning to strict bond warnings. One bad decision during a simple traffic stop can snowball into life-changing consequences.
2025, the officer observed the defendant's vehicle traveling on the 8600 block of Colon Boulevard, and the officer began to approach the defendant's vehicle and observed a strong odor of marijuana emitting from that specific vehicle. The officer observed the defendant to make a westbound maneuver onto Belfort Street, and the defendant failed to use a right signal to make a turn onto another street. The traffic stop was then initiated. The officer made contact with the defendant and observed the strong odor of marijuana from the vehicle, and the officer asked the defendant to step out of the vehicle, and the defendant was then detained. The officer asked the defendant if he had recently hotboxed the vehicle, and the defendant stated he had earlier in the day. The defendant stated he had marijuana in a backpack lying on the passenger seat, and the defendant stated he had a rifle and pistol magazine. The officer observed a semi-automatic AR pistol lying on the passenger seat adjacent to the backpack with marijuana inside. The backpack had a bunch of Ziploc baggies containing marijuana, and the weight of the marijuana was 13.05 grams.
Do you have a valid Texas driver license, please?
I'll run it, Your Honor.
Mr. Green, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand?
It's eligible, Your Honor.
Unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance, you're not allowed to drive. Do you understand?
Sir.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, sir? How old are you?
23.
Okay. I'll have you fill out an application to see whether you qualify, and then if you do, then we'll provide your lawyer today. Do not pick up any new cases. Don't violate the law. If I find that you do, I'm going to put you in jail. You understand me? All right. Come on.